meditation is not amongst those 112. It is absolutely necessary for the modern man. It may not have been at that time. If people are innocent, there is no need for dynamic meditation. But if people are repressed psychologically, are carrying a lot of burden, then they need catharsis. So dynamic meditation is just to help them clean the place. And then they can use any method from 112. It will not be difficult. If they right now directly try, they will fail. I have seen many people trying directly, reaching nowhere, because they are so full of garbage that first it has to be emptied out. Dynamic meditation is of immense help. All the techniques that I have developed are for the contemporary man. And doing these techniques, he will be clean, unburdened, simple, innocent. Perhaps there will be no need to try those techniques, but just for curiosity's sake, you can try one of the techniques and you will be surprised how quickly you enter into its very innermost core. So first thing is something cathartic, which is absolutely necessary for the contemporary man. And then those silent methods can be used. Because I have been working with my Western sannyasis, and I have been aware of the fact that they don't belong to the East and they don't know the Eastern current of consciousness. They are coming from a different tradition which has never known any awareness. For the Western sannyasis especially, I have created meditations like dynamic meditation, I have used, while I was taking camps of meditators, a gibberish meditation. The Kundalini meditation. If you want from relaxation, then these meditations have to be done first. They will take out all tensions out of your mind and body. And then relaxation is very easy. You don't know how much you are holding in, and that is the cause of tension. This is exactly the purpose of dynamic meditation. To exhaust your energy. So the mind has no more supply of energy to create thoughts and dreams and imagination. So you are using the Buddha all perfectly. For the first time knowingly that is the purpose of it. The Sufis don't use the whole name of Allah, that is the Mohammedan name for God. They simply use Allahu, and slowly they change Allahu into simply Who. They have found that the sound of Who strikes exactly at the life source just below the navel, because you were connected with your life, with your mother from the navel. Just below the navel is the source of your own life. And just try, when you say Who, the hit is below the navel. That's what we are using in our dynamic meditation. It is a Sufi discovery, but it can also be done in the Tibetan way. Rather than who seems to be a little harsh. Hum seems to be a little soft. But the softer will take a longer time to wake up your energy. It is possible in the particular climate of Tibet, the softer was perfectly good. They did not need a more harsh sound to hit the life source, but in the harsh desert of Arabia, where Sufi mystics started using Who, I had a choice when I was working on the dynamic meditation whether to choose Hum or to choose Who. I tried both, and I found perhaps in India Who is better than in the colder heights of Tibet, where things are bound to be different. But before you can reach to that peak, you will have to get rid of much rubbish and luggage that you are carrying for lives together. I have managed my meditations in such a way that first the gorilla has to be catharted out. That's what happens in dynamic meditation. You allow your gorilla to be released with no inhibitions. It will be good that if you are doing vipassana, any silent meditation, don't choose that dynamic meditation becomes absolutely essential because of Christianity. Because Christianity has poisoned your mind, and that poison has to be taken away, thrown out. You have to go completely crazy to throw it out. Otherwise that craziness remains inside you. And it won't allow you to get into a silent, watching, witnessing meditation. The unconscious simply needs fake objects to throw its garbage. There is no need to kill anybody. You can kill a statue. You can kill a photograph. You can burn a photograph and feel at ease. And slowly, whatever comes in your dreams or in your waking hours from the unconscious, give it a reality so it goes out. Don't repress it. Don't think that this is bad and I should not show it to anybody. It will become a wound and finally a cancer. Release it. In your private room, you can release it in any way you want. Dynamic meditation was basically devised to help the unconscious unburden itself. The Indonesian latihan does the same. And once the unconscious is completely clean and there is no energy wasted in repressing it, the same energy starts moving upwards. Because remember that energy cannot remain static. It has to move.